Sure if I talked about it, but what really honestly I believe from reading what I've read is that when the angel comes, it'll be after an earthquake in America. Now, I'm not saying when it's going to be because I don't know, but it's saying that the great city is going to have that, and he meant because Great Babylon, they tried to build the great city that people have today, where it's even light 24 hours a day, and back then Jesus told you so, and he even said that the sun's going to go black like sackcloth in the last days because he's going to come here, and when he does, he's infinitely powerful, and he's going to lay hold of the devil. And when he comes, the light illuminates the earth in a way that they even see the devil and the way it's connected to them all. Now, those who don't know what I'm saying and haven't gone through the great trials and tribulations of their life and don't question these things and think about it, and I know it's like a trip, isn't it? And he told us he was coming soon, and I think that I'm here to tell people to be prepared for that and get prepared so you're not found naked and shame when he comes. When he does, he's going to lay hold of Satan, and people are going to faint and pass out in those days. But there's an earthquake, and the last trouble of the earth is about to happen sometime. All the other troubles written about have already happened, is the point. And when the last one happens, then everything is over. And then it does in the Revelation go on to say, and then he took me to this place and showed me the great woman adorned in purple and everything, loving the war, the blood clots, and celebrating in that. But this is showing, it's like saying, let me show you what this actually means, why the end comes, and let me go in greater detail about the angel who is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, Mr. Infinity. And there's no opposition to him because he's pure now, and he has muscles that are infinite and only uses it for good. And he brings his rewards with him, and he has a long chain of genes in his hand, and that's the people he doesn't want in heaven, and they're going to stay here for however long he says until they pay everything they owe. Then it's up to him whether they get in heaven afterwards or not. I don't know that. But you're blessed if you join the first death and resurrection. Now, I'm not saying to go blow your brains out or something stupid like that. You can't hurt yourself. That's just dumb. It's never allowed to do that to you, yourself, or anybody. But what it means is even before Christ came, which, well, as far as in the form that he said he was Christ, Jesus Christ, people that die, when you die, time doesn't exist. It doesn't pass for you. Your body is rotting, and that rotting body is going to burn in hell forever, but you're not going to be there to feel it. Nobody will. The most anybody's going to get, like Hitler, is 1,000 full years in suffocation. Like blowing all your air out, because the sun's going to go black. He's going to put the devil in a knot in it, and then he's going to put a seal over it and slam it over him. And once that happens, he's thumping around in there like crazy, and the light never leaves it anymore for that 1,000 years, but the earth and planets are still there and everything else, but it's just dark and it's lonely and horrible, and you can't see anything. And they even hear the devil's demise in that ball of blackness burning infinitely hot just about, and even that's nothing yet. But those who God didn't want in heaven as of then, for whatever reasons, and I'm not God, but what's written is that they'll be there until they pay everything they owe. And eventually the trees, all the life that gives oxygen, will die. But the reward he's bringing is the tree of life, a dose enough so they'll live as long as he wants. And I don't know exactly what that means yet. And I don't really care to. And neither should anybody else, buddy. Get off my head! Just me, Jake.